Petra also wanted to come. Petra can come.
I
Hello.
I don't want to come up, so I have to come up.
Right. Very good.
um, it's similar to what um, one of the first guys said, just that there is this constant battle going on since last week, and I'm just getting a lot of headaches. It's complete. No, it's not complete. Yes, it's complete. No.
Now this Petra should speak to that Petra, and that Petra would say, "No, it's nothing. You are nothing. You." So what's happening? The mind is saying, "Did it happen? Are you enlightened now?" Huh? Is it like that?
Well, it's more like so you had this experience and now nothing has changed. You're still not peaceful.
Yeah. And you buy that?
Kind of.
Don't. Yeah. It still seems like something real in that question, is it? How can there be, if you're truly awakened, then how can there be this lack of peacefulness? Is that the question?
No, not really, because peace can be seen also.
Yes. Yeah. So what is giving you the headache? The concept which is giving you the headache is which one?
I don't know really. I think it's mostly that this I there were a lot of concepts that your life would change or whatever, or suddenly you could be uh, you would be very healthy, or or magic powers or something, and it's not anything like that. So I guess it's that what's causing the headache.
Okay, so I'll play the mind, huh? And you play you. I play the mind. I will come to you with these concepts. You tell me which one you buy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm coming, knock knock. Then, then, madam, today for you I have this concept that after enlightenment there is only peace, and it's for free offer. Are you buying?
No, because that would still be bondage if there's only peace.
Okay, so you're not buying, not buying. Madam, then what I have in my Pandora's box here is another one which says that after freedom, you will always have perfect body, perfect health. Hmm. Are you buying? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then all the sages, everyone should still be here, no, in that body.
Yeah.
Everyone should. Actually, when I feel like this, I say, this body will forever be here and like this. Huh? Would I really want that?
No.
Just this, my ability as consciousness would be limited to only experiencing through this body. I would not want that for eternity. You see. You want me to sell some more? I have lots in the Pandora's box.
Okay.
Madam, now that you're enlightened, you need to start sharing, no? You need to start sharing.
No.
Not buying? Okay, another one, similar one, which is, Madam, now that you have enlightenment, you know better than everyone about everything.
Yes.
So if a spaceship in orbit is not working, we'll call you as the enlightened one will know exactly how to fix it. Or my car is giving some trouble, we'll tell you, we'll ask you. We'll call Petra.
Yes, I'll just know.
The intuition will help you fix the car. Let me tell you another one. Madam, now that you're enlightened, something really happened to you.
Yes.
This is a tricky one, you see. This is a tricky one. So what happened? And there is an answer which I'll accept actually. Fundamentally, nothing happened. You see, fundamentally, nothing happened. But at the level of beingness, which was giving so much belief to the identity, that belief now seems ridiculous, isn't it?
What happened is that you see that you can't be anything
Yeah.
that is hearing.
Madam, now that you are enlightened, you're so special.
Yes. It's stupid because at the same time I see that all of these things are not true, but still.
We're just checking what you're buying. We're just checking what you're buying. The last one, last one, last. This is my mega super deal, super offer.
Okay.
Madam, there is a you over there which is enlightened. If you buy
Yes.
one, you'll be so amazingly special.
Super, super, super special.
All for free, free, free. Unlimited amount of misery, unlimited amount of misery you can get for free from any of these. Anytime you want more, I'm there. I'm there waiting for you to look at me. Do you feel like there is the power here not to buy now?
Temporarily.
We should also post this video, you see. It's very good that we post this video also. Because many times many can feel, oh, look at her, she just came to three satsang inside hangout, boom, bam, boom. But then this is what I always say, that the mind can still come back and say, madam, please, this one, please, this one. You see? And if you buy any of them, again, it seems like, oh, it's such a conflict because I know I'm awake, but I know also there's so much of this specialness, so much of this something trying to come inside. You see? And that is why, if you remember, I said you keep coming to satsang, irrespective of irrespective of whether you feel that now it is just phenomenal, it's not required, any of that. You see, this is how the mind comes. You see. Huh? So now it will tell you it will tell you now. See now what happened, madam? You lost the awakening. Are you buying?
Yes.
Don't buy this one. Because what you are has not changed. Even if you pick up identity, any identity, does not change what you are, isn't it? Any experience is just another experience. It is coming and going. But it doesn't mean that what you discover is not what you will discover in this instant if you were to just check. You see, that cannot change. That's why the discovery itself is that I have always been this. Even if I buy everything from the mind, if I'm completely identified, even if all of this happens, I am unchanged, unmoved, eternal. It's just that I've bought all these concepts and now they mean nothing to me. And the beauty of life is that whatever we pick up, it whacks it out of us. That in that way, it's so beautiful. That's why they say, isn't it also that, oh, you feel you're enlightened? Go spend a weekend with your family. Anytime you pick up the identity of the enlightened person, It will open the door to misery. Because you see, all that I was telling you, the premise was now that you are enlightened. You see? But you are not enlightened. You just never was. So that which never was cannot become enlightened. And the one that was always free continues to be free. No enlightenment has ever been personal. And you pick up this concept of enlightened person, then so much trouble, you see. So much burden of expectation also. Oh, everybody will look at me only expecting scripture to come out of my mouth. Isn't it? Forget about enlightenment.
It feels like it has to happen that way. That you pick up all of these concepts again, and then
And now you see that there is nobody here to be enlightened. And when the salesman comes and says, now that you are enlightened, you say, who? What? Enlightened? Where?
but these things will continue to come up,
Yes.
and
The mind does not go away. It's just that you stop buying from it. And when you stop buying from it, when you feel like it doesn't have a meaningful offer for me, a meaningful deal for me, then you will not hear the knocking also so much. It will not seem so loud. It's like when we were children. I don't know if it's there in most countries, but like this. When you're children, then the ice cream guys have these bells, you know, they ring these bells. And when you're children, we really hear them. And as it loses more and more meaning for us, then as we grow older, we don't hear it as much. So my kids will hear OC something, but we won't hear so much. Just like this, the mind, the ringing of the bell of the mind will lose meaning for you.
something just wants to say that this enlightenment deal is just such a bad deal.
Yes, yes, yes. I agree. Because it's not a deal at all. But
But I
as a concept, it's terrible actually. And yet,
but
and yet, when you come to your discovery, as you are coming to your discovery, you will not want to confuse yourself with a person again. No one does this, you see. So, although we can say it is a terrible deal, but only conceptually. Okay? Discovery happens, then you will not want to just be identified with your label as an imaginary person again. Yes, but all the marketing tools that you will have superpowers and you will have eternal health and only peace, peace. That was just marketing.
it's so silly because I started seeing people having superpowers and being able to walk through walls and all that kind of stuff after that happened, and I was watching that, and I already was thinking I'm not going to buy into this, but then
Then did you should have put on the video when you tried to walk to the wall. You would love to watch that. Full, if you do it with full intention, you know. And how does it help? If you were to walk through a wall, how would it help, really? You could be at 10 places at one time. We feel, wow, what a superpower. But we can't even handle our present reality. You want to handle 10 of them.
I know it's so stupid. It's just and still these thoughts are going on like what to do now, and it's just maybe this video could be called least enlightened person ever.
Yeah, least enlightened person. Actually, the minute you say person, then we don't need to say least enlightened. There is no such thing as a most enlightened or least enlightened person.
Or most epic mistakes after an awakening experience.
That would be your trying to walk through the wall video.
I know, it's so funny. So what to do now?
Don't pick up this one.
Which one?
Who's asking? I give you three, four different options. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm handing out tips. Yeah. First option, simplest option, just keep coming to satsang. Second option, inquire into anytime this doership comes, the sense of doership comes, ask yourself, who who is this that wants to know? Who wants to do something? Third option, say everything is the Sadguru's problem or God's problem.
I've been trying to do the second one, like who's this and who is that, but
Yeah.
then it seems to perpetuate because who is asking that, and then I get confused.
No, I don't believe you. Let's do together. Ask who is asking what to do.
I don't know.
And what is here now?
Also don't know.
Are you here or no?
Yes.
So this one that is here, who is that?
It's just here, not as this or that.
Just here. Now this one that is just here, does it want to know anything about what to do?
No. But then who wants to know what to do?
Just the non-existent, the imaginary one. And we don't have to listen to this one. Is the feeling that once I discovered that I'm not that, also its voice should go away. Is that what it is? It doesn't happen like that. The voice still remains. You see? Still tries to push your buttons, still tries to get your belief. But I can't believe you when you say, when I inquire into it, I get confused. This is another thought, you see. It says, but this is just iterative, just goes round and round. It's just the mind is painting these visuals for you. But you, for you, like I was sharing with Vikas, the inquiry should be so simple now. Check who's here now. There's the one who wants to know what to do. Does that one exist at all? Just quickly, when you inquire like this, you'll see no, it doesn't. It's just this voice. You see.
I guess I'm trying not to listen, but then not listening is also believing in what it's saying.
You can give it attention. Attention is also okay. Don't try to push it aside. Don't say voice should not come. Let everything come and go. You stay open. You're trying to solve it. You see, the problem is you're trying to solve something. It cannot be solved. It has to only be dropped. So then the question can come. If you want to contemplate, it's good. So if the question comes, so who is it that gives belief or not? This is a beautiful contemplation. Then you see that only when being is here, when presence is here, then the powers of attention and belief are there. And must be this being, this consciousness, this God, which is using these powers for phenomenal experiencing, for the phenomenal play.
So at the same time, all of these um,
Hey, it's okay.
all of these concepts are being believed, and it's just another part of the play. And somewhere um, somewhere all of the concepts being believed and the headache and all of that stuff is also just
Yeah.
seen.
This is very good. So let me clarify this one more time. So we can speak from three different perspectives. You can speak as awareness, untouched, unmoved, eternal, doesn't matter what is happening phenomenally, all phenomena is arising out of awareness itself, and yet it remained untouched by any of this. Even our identification as person, it is untouched. You see? So even coming to satsang, not coming, suffering, not suffering, resisting, open, all of this does not matter for awareness. You see? So when we become truly Advaita, then we can speak from this perspective. So this is the ultimate level where something from which the perspective can be taken. Then comes the perspective of beingness, that which is present in the waking state. You see? So this beingness is present, and then you say with beingness there is the power of belief, there is a power of conceptual pretending, which leads to personal identification. You see? So that is why Guruji says that this is rehab for God Himself. God Himself has picked up these beliefs, and God Himself is ridding them through this process of satsang itself. You see? So when we speak as being, then we can say, yes, I picked up some identity and now I'm leaving them and coming to this unassociated being. So usually in satsang, we are speaking as being, consciousness speaking to itself. You see? And third perspective we can take is, I am a person, this is my life, how do I control it? I want to get a better job, all the domestic stuff, then we pick on the personal hat on. So beingness has the power to pretend, and therefore most of the world is pretending to be person and going about their lives in this personal fashion. And how does this pretend person come into play? When we believe our thoughts. When we believe our thoughts, this pretend person comes into play. Still, from the level of awareness, nothing has happened. So those who who can be at that perspective, then will say, but nothing is happening to you. And those who have the personal hat on at that point of time feel like slapping that one. What do you mean nothing is happening? All of this is happening. I'm suffering so much, and you are saying nothing is happening. You see, it's all level confusion. And most of debates, most of arguments are about this level confusion. So, what to do is again a question which can get a little confusing because it can be asked as a person, so what do I do next? Or it can come with the perspective of being itself. So if it is coming from consciousness itself, then consciousness itself is answering, just don't give your belief to any of this identity by not believing your next thought.
It seems that the belief also has to thin out somehow,
Yes.
doesn't
Yes. So this sense of habit of associating, this seems to get lighter and lighter, what you call the thinning out. But I say start from the now, because in the now there is never identification. It is always a projection from the past or into the future. Now is always a clean slate, you see. So if now is a clean slate, then don't worry about past, don't worry about future. Just don't buy anything from this salesman now. What? She seems very dissatisfied. Don't do that. Tell me something special. This seeing of yourself, this self-discovery is the most sober experience actually. Mhm. So all our concepts of something special, something unique, something, all this will get burnt out. You see, that's it. Is that it?
I guess that the hopes were different, like expectations. But I guess it has to happen also that these expectations are the things that maybe lure you into even go to satsang. So
That's why I said it's the marketing, you see. But what you will find as unassociated being, you will lose the ability to resist. You will lose the ability to suffer. Best gift. If being remains unassociated, then you will find that suffering is an alien concept. Some pain will come momentarily, obviously. Some pain will be tasted from time to time, but you will not make suffering out of it because nothing remains personal anymore. Now, the only suffering which remains for many of us is this spiritual suffering, the suffering about spirituality itself. You see? That means that there is spiritual identity which also will get cleaned up now, and no spiritual concepts will also make us suffer. The
yeah,
worst, the worst form of suffering in this universe is the suffering of the spiritual ego.
yeah, because now it's it's so terrible that no, you've lost it, and this is so embarrassing.
But
But
what have you lost? What did you lose?
nothing. It's also just nothing.
Nothing, my dear. You just saw clearly and you're still seeing clearly. There's an idea that was believed that I am now something special, which is now being dropped. That's all. And it's very good it's happening like this in super quick time. Otherwise, many times it can happen that you can have an awakening experience or something, and I don't see you in satsang after that. Yeah. I
I
very
don't
much
know.
appreciate this. I appreciate this much more. I appreciate this much more than if you came and you wanted to be all Advaita about everything and enlightened about everything. Then we would have trouble, you see, then we would have trouble communicating. But because you still have integrity in your heart, you still have honesty in your heart, you said very openly, yes, I'm still buying this. Yes, I'm not buying this. I'm still buying this. This is very good, you see. Because if the spiritual ego was so strong, it would not even say yes. Say no. It'll say, no, no, you can't understand what I'm going through now. I'm having a special something. It's very good. This integrity will really help you.
Now I'm really very special.
Now you're very, very, very special.
It just keeps going on like that.
If you take anything personally, then it will go on like that. Anything you take personally will go on.
I don't know what to do or say anymore, or whether I should laugh or cry. I don't know anything anymore.
This is very good. This is very good because this is the ego is running out of moves. And you will, this is the, as Guruji says, this is the handing over of power. It seemed like it was the person that was running the life. Now the handing over is happening. And in the process of the handing over, it feels like, I don't know, I have no interest, I don't know what to do. Is something happening to me or not? I've lost all my goals. Even enlightenment, he says, is not real. So what to do? Everything is gone. It can seem like this. It can seem like this, but as you stay, you will find that yes, presence, presence, presence is doing everything. Presence is experiencing everything. It is doing everything. If the ego is throwing some tantrums while it's being dissolved, you see. And remember what I said, the ego is a drama queen. And if you give it importance, it will create so much more drama for you. Just forget about it. Can you let it be my problem or no?
Mm.
This is the question.
It still feels like I should fix this problem.
This is the trouble. This is the trouble. Because this I cannot fix it. So can you trust the grace which got you here to take care of the next steps also?
Well, I want to share something I observed yesterday is that so, so I wanted to make tea, and then so the urge arose to get up and to make tea, and I already know which one, and then the mind comes in, oh, I want to make tea, and maybe I should get this one. So it seems like that the voice comes in to claim that you're going to do that when it's already known that it's just.
It will pretend as if it knows something. It will pretend as if you're following direction from this voice. Doesn't matter.
I just don't know anything anymore. I already didn't know so much, so it's just less and less.
I was reading something very beautiful by Adya yesterday, and Adya said that 10 years ago I started teaching. He said 10 years ago I started teaching, and I can truly say that after 10 years today I know a lot less than what I did then. It's very beautiful, isn't it?
It just seems like that this this ghost appears that's going to um, claim whatever God is doing or something like that. That is just. But even that is God's play. It's just.
Yeah. There is nothing you can do about it. The one that is struggling with it doesn't exist. Okay, what did you want to fix?
This one,
Which one?
the one who's trying to fix something.
You want to fix that one? When you say it out loud, then you realize how crazy it sounds, isn't it? That's why it's very good to come to satsang and just expose these things. Because when you say it out loud, you say, wow, what is that?
Yeah, it's just like a car that can't fix itself.
Yeah. Also because it doesn't exist. All you have is the voice. All you have is its voice as evidence of its existence. And we followed this voice around for so long, and now we are dropping it. It's so crazy if you look at it. We feel like this energetic stream of thoughts, this is my voice. Doesn't it sound completely crazy? An energetic stream of thoughts which is flowing, that is my voice. So I must listen to that. If it is your voice, why would it be running around like this, waiting for your belief and attention? It's just a wrong number, just put it down.
Yeah, that's true. If it was really true, then why would it try so much to make you believe it's true?
Yes, this is very good. That which is true needs no belief. It is only the false which needs belief. That's why I never say believe me. Because if you just give it belief to some new concepts, then I'm making a Advaitin out of you. I'm not bringing you to reality. You must not believe me. You must try for yourself. Check within and see if it correlates what is being said. I'm not giving you a new set of beliefs. A new set of beliefs is a new religion. We don't want to create a new religion.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my dear. Very I very much enjoy these conversations which come from integrity. Because sometimes the specialness of something having happened to me can be so strong that there's so much fear to come and expose in satsang that this I'm still believing this. This is very good.